So today is Must Know Monday for Monday, August the 29th. And I did this class Saturday actually at my store. This is called, I call it the cage bead bracelet, because you take beads and it looks like you caged them in to the jump rings. And the girl I was showing, one of the girls I was showing how to do this was like, man, you need to do this for a video because people will love it. We also worked and come up with a just simple pair of earrings with the same concept as the bracelet. And on mine, I actually dangled, this is a new toggle that we got in last week, but I love this because it looks like it looks like a ring you would wear on your finger, or it looks like, a crown. So I just really liked it. So I dangled my little cage from that. But this is super easy, and I've got a couple of different samples here to show you. This one is all crystal. This is the Peridot, Provence Lavender, Jonquil Rose, and Aquamarine on this one. This one I actually made in class Saturday. It matches a shirt that I have, and these are pearls. I used a turquoise, a red, a tangerine, and a Montana on that one. Another sample, I used a purple satin druck bead, which is just a bead without any kind of facets or anything like that. So that one is the purple, and then this one is just a plain black shiny bead. This is just a check glass bead that I got. And so you can see that the different colors and beads that you use totally change up the way that this piece looks. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. And I'm actually going to make mine, since I've got all these bracelets made, I'm going to make a really long necklace. I want to make a necklace to match this because I actually have a shirt that goes with it. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. The first thing I've done is I have taken 64 10mm jump rings, and I've opened all of these jump rings. Then I have 7 6mm jump rings. Now these are 10mm 18 gauge, and these are 6mm 18 gauge, and I have 6 of those jump rings open of the 6mm. So the first thing I'm going to do to get started is I'm actually going to take this one of my open rings, and I'm going to attach another jump ring to it, one of the 6mm, and I'm going to close that ring. Take another jump ring and attach it. I'm making sort of like an extender chain, I guess you could call it, with these jump rings. And I'm going to use 6 of these, making sure that I get the jump rings closed. That's your biggest thing. You want to make sure the jump rings get closed in this design. So there are 6 6mm made into like an extender chain. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my 10mm jump rings, and I'm going to grab a hold of one of the 6mm jump rings on the end of that little extender chain, and I'm going to close that jump ring, again making sure that you get the jump ring closed. I'll open another jump ring, and I'm going to attach it to that same 6mm jump ring, so that there's actually 2 10mm attached to one 6mm. So that now I have this. Next step is I'm going to pick up a 10mm jump ring, and I'm going to thread it through both of the 10mm that I already have on there, and close that ring. I'm going to do that one more time. I'm going to get one of my jump rings. I'm going to slide it through the 2 jump rings I already have on there and close it. So that when I do that, now I have 4 jump rings, 2 and 2 attached to each other. So here comes the fun part. The 2 that I just added, and this is what actually helps a lot, is being able to have an extender chain to hold on to. So I'm going to hold on to that extender chain. I'm going to take the two 10 millimeters that I just added, and I'm going to put one on each side of my fingers just like this. And then I'm going to open up the two center 10 millimeters just a little bit. I'm going to take my bead, my first bead, and I'm going to put it right inside that hole. And then I'm going to take these two jump rings and close them so that it cages around that bead. Now I'll take a 10 millimeter jump ring, and I'm going to grab a hold of the two jump rings that I just closed so that it looks like this, and go ahead and close that ring. Now I'm going to do that one more time. I'm going to take one jump ring and I'm going to put it through the two that I closed up, and then close that ring. So now your piece will look like this. I'm going to take two jump rings and connect them to the two that I have now. So it'll go into this one and close, and then go through the two again and close, so that now I have this. So again, I'm going to hold on to the bead I've already finished, and I'm going to put one of these jump rings on each side that I just added. I'm going to take and open up that middle, and I'm going to take my next bead and I'm going to drop it into the hole and then grab a hold of each side. Now if you look right here, this jump ring on this side actually got caught and I can't get it around, like it's not very flexible. So to do that, I'm just going to grab a hold of that jump ring and pull it a little bit so that now it can pull up on each side. These jump rings shouldn't be down under your bead. They should be up to the side of it like they are on my sample. So now I'm going to take another jump ring. I'm going to go through the two that I just pulled up around it, and I'm going to close that ring. Take another jump ring, slide it through, and then close that ring. I'm going to do that again. One jump ring and go through both I've added, and then one jump ring and go through the two that I added. Now, you want to make sure that you get them good and closed. See, like that one right there is a hot mess. I gotta fix that. There we go. Okay, so now each jump ring goes to the side. Open this one up just a little bit. I'm going for my next color of bead. I'm going to pop it right inside that little hole, and then I'm going to grab this jump ring and this jump ring. So I'm taking the two jump rings, grabbing a hold of them, so that now I'll have three. And I gotta get that one closed there. And then I'll attach one jump ring to both rings, close it, and then two, attach, and close. I'm going to do that one more time. Take my jump ring, attach it to the two that I just added, take one of my jump rings, attach it to the two that I just added, so that now you have 2 and 2, and then one more time we're going to separate the two that I just added, open up that center a little bit, put the next bead in, and then grab a hold, and then thread through your bead. So you're going to continue this until you get the desired length of bracelet. This one has, I think this one has 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, this bracelet here has about 14 caged beads on it, and it is 6.5 inches. The purple one has, or no, let's see. This one has 15, I believe. Yeah, this one has 15, and it's right at 7 inches. And the purple one has 16, and it's at 7 1/4. So you'll just continue until you reach the desired length of your bracelet. So I've got the length of my necklace done that I want, and I'm ready to add the last bead. I have one bead left to add. And so this is where your lobster claw, and I'm using a swivel lobster claw on this, so it'll be really easy to put on and take off. This is where that comes into play. You're going to add your last bead just like you normally would. So go ahead and just, don't pull it out like I just did. There we go. Now, normally when I get ready to cinch it up here, I would pick up my 10 millimeter. But this time, I'm going to pick up one 6 millimeter jump ring. I'm going to thread it through. And then I'm going to thread on my lobster claw. And then close that jump ring. And then I will have the completed piece. So here's my necklace that I've done. And then again, there's lots of ways. You know, here was my bracelet. And they're just really pretty. And they go very, very quickly. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make the cage beaded bracelet / necklace. We do have the jump rings, lobster claws, beads, everything for sale on our website that you can check out at offthebeadedpathbeadstore.com.